Walters as a receptionist / assistant secretary. I make the motion to carefully,
Okay.
are you okay?
Yeah, something just flew out.
So mud.
I literally had it right in the face, I'm sorry.
Any second?
I'll second.
Okay, motion by Michelle, second by Larry, all in favor? Aye.
No.
So we have all in favor, John Silers and no. I thought I didn't hear a voice when we said all in favor. Discussion and motion to approve amending the agreement between Quaker Engineering, Miranda Homes, and Union Township concerning Tuscany Estates. There was a request from Miranda and Bruce Clausen. In the original agreement we voted on at the last meeting, we required them to do those improvements by December 31st. They've requested, due to the fact that they won't be closing in time, get that done by December. You know, they may be looking at a closing in late November, possibly, and they're concerned with the asphalt plant. So they requested that we modify it to be a certain amount of months after their closing date. Like, so they still have to do it in a very strict timeline, but they're concerned that if we all sign this agenda and something goes between Miranda and Clausen, that they'll push it to too close in December for them to actually.
So I think what we talked about the other day was like 9 months from the date of closing. Is that fine with you folks?
So yeah, there's been a request that 9 months from the day of closing between Miranda and Bruce, is it Quaker Engineering, I'm sorry, Quaker Engineering, that the agreement be changed, that they are required to complete all of those improvements, public improvements, within 9 months of the date of the closing between those two parties.
Did you say they're not closing until November?
No, they said, they don't know, each party, they're still doing their thing, and the person responsible for the improvements started to get concerned, the asphalt plants are closed, you won't have, enough time. So they asked to do more of a, so many months after closing versus a set December date. And that's what they've asked us to consider is
What
to,
about those other requests that they said in the email? I didn't,
Well, he wants basically, a lot of that stuff's to protect the law. They want, in case, but it says basically if they don't close, they don't want to be responsible. Which I understand.
yeah, that makes sense.
and Miranda's saying hey, if this deal doesn't work through, we don't wanna be responsible for Quaker's stuff.
Sounds quick reading, are they, and, by getting the things done, they're gonna drag it out another couple of years, so we go from.
No,
there to
Miranda
here.
wants their money, Miranda wants their money, but what they don't wanna do is put in money in escrow and bond for conditions they can't meet and us take their money. And that's what they're asking, they're like, we're still willing to put up the bond money.
But then it's not, they're putting up an escrow account. The escrow account will pay for the engineering fees, I think it's up to $20,000. And also the escrow account will also pay for the improvements that are necessary to complete it to the satisfaction of the township engineer.
And that's our bond.
And then
We
for,
hold
that.
well, it's escrow.
If they don't complete the project to the satisfaction of the township engineer, then basically, they don't do it in a timely fashion, that money is gonna be in our escrow, and we use that.
We have access to it.
Well, we own it then.
It's gonna be in a township escrow account, because I don't want that to go in.
It's not gonna be in your name, escrow.
Did we get the quad A rating on the bond?
It's part of the agreement.
Okay. I think that's fine with, it's dead top shelf.
No, it's really have to, I agree.
I really do believe that the people of Tuscany it would do good for them not to have Miranda, and I don't even know Miranda worth nothing, but to get out of the deal they have with Quaker, like just to finally be over with and have I would assume that Miranda makes millions of dollars worth of investment, wants to sell houses up there. He's gonna be easier for the HOA to deal with than Quaker is, because he's gonna want to make money up there. I'm hoping for them.
All I wanted was a drop dead date that need to be done, which now has been pushed out 6 months or whatever. If we hold the escrow money, we have a good surety that's triple rated, quad-rated bond.
You're right.
That's just screwing around with them anymore.
When will the escrow account be set up?
It's at closing. At closing.
I thought I saw something different in there.
I think basically, the agreement, I think the agreement says basically that the escrow will be placed with 30,
30
10
days.
days or 14 days.
something like that. It says in the agreement, I don't have the agreement with.
Discuss that, it's spelled out, a duration that they have to have those funds in an escrow account after.
The agreement is pretty concrete, pretty straightforward, and strict for the township.
Well written.
Okay.
So, all in favor to amend the agreement between Quaker Engineering, Miranda Homes, and Union Township, dealing with Tuscany
You
Estates?
have a motion?
I'm asking for a motion.